Previous minutes from the January 27th meeting are in your packets.
Move to approve the minutes.
They were great.
Oh,
I
I didn't
second,
see them.
I would second the motion. I will second. it.
All in favor?
Well, do we want to do justice? Yeah.
There's so many things in this town.
Looks good to me.
I think you need to admit. defeat.
Yep,
And are we recording?
yeah, it's already recording. Okay. So minutes are approved, so now moving on to the capital project requests. In the report that I gave you, I gave the table like you did last year. Broke it out by town capital projects and regional capital projects. Listed the items, listed the dollar amount. I did not remove any item either because the applicant withdrew. It was more, do you want to not take action or do you want to agree to remove it or push it off? So I left all of them as is.
Okay. I feel fully ready to go through the list in this order and start and do our prioritization.
Me too.
Sounds good.
Right?
I feel we've gotten more information this year than many years about the projects.
Yeah,
Without having to leave the coziness of the town offices.
great. So the first up is South County Senior Center.
No, what about the?
I'm just going off this
Off
list.
the,
Oh, not off the breakdown
Oh.
that he did, which is perfect because
Oh.
I think it's gonna match. the
Yeah, I would
previous
go
one.
off the one that Nicholas is referring to.
And it also, for my files, be perfect because then next year I'll be able to,
Find it.
It's the page that's titled TA report.
Now,
Was at the top, yeah, on the second
what's
slide.
on it? Very good saving of paper there, Mr. Town Administrator. Okay, so we're starting with environmental monitoring and
Yeah.
wells. So that seems priority A.
I would say.
that's what I thought as well.
Yeah,
So why don't we,
You do the-
do the whole list and
And
assuming we
then
don't have
vote.
disagreement, then we can vote. the
if
whole
there's a disagreement, then we can break one out.
All right, so we have consensus on, well, A for the.
A, yeah.
The first one. Redesign and hosting of Whately.org. My sense of that was also A because of compliance issues with accessibility and. It's my sense.
Tell me about the accessibility compliance issues, because I put it as a B.
So the current website, I think, has issues with section 50, sort of providing access for people with screen readers, and those were the issues that I heard with the current website.
Correct.
Vision impaired people, assisted. There are codes for what websites now need to do, and ours doesn't
Yeah,
comply.
we're meeting bare minimum, barely, we're not necessarily. Received any non-compliant letters, but we certainly aren't doing it correctly, and it's not meeting the current standards. So, yeah, could be between an A and a B.
Guess I would still stay with B.
Yeah, it's not urgent,
Yeah,
and it's not that we've gotten any complaints or compliance letters, but
It should be done.
it's something that should be done.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was at a B with that.
I'm okay with B on it.
I can live with a B on.
I don't ultimately think it will matter whether it gets funded or not. What I thought.
Fran basically told us the next one was a C.
Yes.
Yeah, there are issues as to whether it should be done or not.
Right.
Yeah, and he said he wasn't in a particular rush.
No,
Right.
there's no urgency.
So, yes, I would say C.
Agreed.
The fire department air pack,
Seems to be an A.
We said it was last time.
Yeah,
They don't seem to have improved their ability to hold their breath.
trying for this past year, it didn't work.
The next one's tabled, right?
Yeah, I would suggest
Yes.
a no action, or, yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's a C.
The survey is a C for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, the survey, I think didn't seem out on a limb, that's where I landed.
Yeah, I don't think it's our fault to say whether it should be done or not.
Right, so, which
It
we
doesn't-
could put a little note, unnecessary,
Well, I think that's for the finance committee to
Right.
determine whether it's something that should be done.
It doesn't seem urgent, and it seemed like none of us thought that it was one of those should be done
No.
cases.
At best, it's a proactive step. See,
That would be a C.
I agree.
But for the painting of the lower level having been there, I would make. I mean, I believe I was gonna say an A, this is a B.
for you.
That one.
I put it as a B. I
You
I
have
would
to
say
be.
B.
mean, the space still functions.
Does.
Can be used.
So you think it's more aesthetic than functional?
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say B.
All right. Could be.
And these splits,
That's
we've
A.
committed to.
Yeah.
I agree.
Did you go to the town hall?
Yeah, I did. I looked at the town
I
hall.
did not.
Yeah, I did on my way to this meeting last week, and. I think it should be painted, I mean, it's definitely, the paint is starting to fail. Not everywhere, there's some places worse than others,
That's the way it always is, yeah.
I know, I think I would say that's a B.
So again, you don't see that there's urgent, it's putting the integrity of the building at risk for.
No.
Not yet.
But needs to be done, yeah, so B makes sense.
That kind of senior center building, it's not actually,
Got
Yeah,
tabled,
you're
didn't it?
I would say,
Yeah.
no
It's
action.
a
Yeah,
no
that's-
action.
that's a no action.
Yeah.
Swimming dock. To me, that seemed like somewhere between a B and a C.
Is the one that's there functional now?
no,
No, so then that's at least a B. There needs to be
Yeah,
something done.
they're completely, is going to a different location.
Yeah,
The old one is
not even
a
there,
hazard,
right? It's not even in the water anymore.
right?
Or do they pull that?
I don't know if they pulled it, last time I was there, it was there, but roped off.
Okay,
But
I went down to look for birds and I didn't see the dog.
they may have pulled that.
And so then, under those, given that, why not an A? What's the argument against?
Cause you can
urgent?
still swim without a dog.
You can swim.
You know, but it's not like it's not there anymore, so. it seems
And
like
can
a
they
B.
do some of the programs that they do during the summer with a non-functional dock? So, cause I get the point about swimming, but I'm just trying to.
What are their other programs?
This is an upgraded dock. It will do more than the old one did in terms of safety and
Right,
partitioning off the.
but are you saying the old one is no longer functional?
The old one is either no longer functional or no longer there.
And do you think that the docks in general at this facility are not essential to its operation? Because I thought there are school groups and other things, more than just people, members driving up and taking a dip.
Yeah, this would make their operation much better. It would provide a better service
Okay.
for the community having this new.
But still, it's still in your mind a should, not a must.
Yeah, like there are very few musts there that don't involve safety.
Yeah, in general, I would.
It's a
the-
luxury,
The
yeah.
recreational things, the batting cages, we
We're
put
all-
in as Cs
Yeah.
in the past, like, yeah, it'd be nice to have a new
Yeah.
batting cage. But it's not,
It's not essential like air breathing for firefighters.
Sure, I see the difference between those.
Well,
Or even like the road access, like if that was
Yeah.
washed out or something, that's essential in order for just the operation of the beach, so.
Yeah,
there is sort of a auxiliary safety aspect. It will make it easier to get at, it to
True.
divide the area into safe and non-safe zone,
that's what they're using
and
it
for staff to get out.
That's their description, and they want to better separate that,
Okay.
yeah.
but can you describe that again? I was looking.
The old dock was over near the river.
Okay,
This one is gonna be around on the right as you look out.
the east side.
The east side, and will be much longer and will go out to a, essentially swim off of it. The old dock was pretty decrepit. And it will let them rope off areas better for, deeper or more
okay,
swimmable waters,
which they don't.
which they really
Really
can't do
do
now,
at all,
which
yeah.
currently they don't do at all because
Yeah.
the old dock is useless.
Yeah.
So there is a
Safety issue.
safety, I would call it a B. It's not urgent critical, but I don't think it's, aesthetic either.
Mhm.
Will serve a purpose, and I also think that whatever quality will get approved in CPA money, there's plenty of that around.
Description that makes it clear that they're suggesting that they can't do their mission without this device. So
But no, they don't say they can't do their mission without it, but
then that seems like it is a B.
Well, I'm okay with it being, yeah, I mean,
I agree.
I would be inclined to go with C, but.
again, I think it's the kind of thing where it's not gonna make a bit of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine, B.
So we have, going down the list, A, B, C, A, no action, C, B, A, B, no action, B. We wanna take a vote
Okay,
to,
vote, I move that we approve that, the priority list as named. Just now.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? I know it's not. All right,
Okay, we're done.
there is one item.
Oh.
Sorry, in your packet, I just did it, we always have to do annual reports, so I drafted the CIPC annual report for 2024. And since this will likely be our last meeting of 2024, I wanted to get you to review this, sign off on it. I essentially looked at what you made for recommendations on the priority list from last year for FY 25. I noted the projects that I knew were completed in calendar year 2024, but there may be others that you're aware of that we can add into here.
Even if there were, they weren't things that we considered. I think they may have been capital projects that were done. But
I think the Whately Elementary School Phase 1 mini splits, we could probably put in here, as well as the bathroom.
the installation, believe that phases 1 and 2,
That's what you recommended for priority A, but then we actually completed Phase 1 in calendar year 24, so maybe. Because we also have listed in there the pickup truck. Cruiser.
Yep.
Not the pickup truck, cruiser. Oh, yeah, we have.
But they're going to. Some structural work, that I'm coordinating with the highway department on. quick before she leaves.
Any other projects that I should, that were completed,
I mean,
want to know?
Nothing I can think of.
there's a way in which, at least from my perspective, like, we do this process, we say A, B, and C, and then that's the last I hear of it. I have no idea, what, you know,
Yeah.
maybe finance committee and select board have a better, you know.
Well,
better
yeah,
handle
I
how
don't,
projects go
there's
forward.
no report
What do
on
you-
completion of projects. What gets funded is what passes town meeting.
Yeah. But yeah, I can double check, but otherwise. Any other notes that you
That's
suggest?
consistent with my memory, though, I didn't remember that we had a request to repaint the town hall exterior that we took action on last year. So,
Yeah, I found that in your report.
so it came up last year,
Yeah, it
painting the
did.
exterior, but last year,
I think they
It
weren't they
wasn't-
just asking for the north side or? I don't think it was the whole thing.
Yeah, I think they were just asking for one side, let's.
Okay. So, and there was some reason why we took, I mean,
Right.
we didn't take no action because we didn't feel like it, I'm sure, yeah, but I don't remember what the reason was. We have to go back and re-listen to the tape. Is the highway department's new pickup, is it really a hybrid? I thought it was just an F-150.
No, it's a
No.
hybrid.
It's a hybrid. And because it's a hybrid, we had to get an extended cab, because those. Vehicles require a longer base, so it did require us to make a larger vehicle than we normally do. But yeah, it's definitely a hybrid.
Which means it gets decent gas mileage?
Correct.
It's
Better than the previous.
It's an F-150.
Yes.
Yep.
But yes, it's an F-150.
Didn't you have one?
Yeah, it's select board mandated
I
that
was all
it had to
electric.
be a hybrid.
Yeah,
I didn't even know they made, that was making.
it might be a 5.
Oh,
I think it's a 5.
that was the 550.
I think it might be a 550.
Because there was an all-electric truck that we had planned, just a regular F-150.
That, yeah, we were hoping for the electric F-150. And
But then
that was not
consult-
available.
And a
Yeah.
consultant said, don't do it, because what I heard from Keith, it's, you're never gonna get the payback from it, because of the limited mileage that's driven.
Yeah, that's not a 150, right? That thing's huge.
Yeah, I think it's a
Got
I
5,
think that.
Got it, okay.
but it's definitely a hybrid.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was a stipulation before that it had to be a hybrid.
report looks good to me.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We move to approve the report from
Second.
2024.
All in favor?
Yes.
Unanimous.
And
Anything
need
else?
for a next meeting?
is there?
Is there
January
one?
2026.
I would say we adjourn and reconvene when necessary. If something else comes up between now and next year, which I can't imagine what it would be.
No.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
That,
All in favor?
I,
Thanks so much.
The town's most efficient.